Ooh. All right. Hello, everybody. So we are still cranking through, trying to get all these fish set up. There's lots and lots of fish to do for this game. Not the models. The models are done. Here, what I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm creating them as sort of setting up the code half so they're catchable and whatnot for you guys in the base game. All right, so where do we live off? Let's see. We were somewhere in. So I switched branches, and I'm hoping I went back to the right branch. Otherwise, it's gonna be annoying dev stream where you guys got to watch me switch around branches and whatnot. Okay, good. This is right. I went to the right branch. Yay. I can remember some things. My brain is not totally gone yet. All right, so we are working our way through here. Yeah, I need to eventually get rid of that because we've got these guys who are set. What? What happened? What? Okay. I'm really weirded out right now because we got these guys working last time. But their materials are messed up? These guys aren't set up at all. Oh, right. These guys are missing the AO maps, and I asked Sarah if she could dig this out. And I'm waiting to hear back. Oh. Well, now I'm like freaked out. Like, I had these guys working. Like, that's really freaking annoying. What? Missing material? Okay. Oh my gosh, it's like it's not set up. What? What the hell? Huh. So my changes. So these guys, we did the ton broads, right? Let's go look at them. What? When I switched branches, it messed it all up? Are the materials there? Oh my gosh. They're like gone. Oh, what the heck? So that's cool. I am quite upset about that. It's like all the maps didn't save or something? Why would they not save them? Maybe when I stashed them and unstashed them and I didn't push up. But that doesn't make sense. Alright, well, all we can do now is go fix the ones that are broken. Alright, so let's go back to the Zucco. And let's start fixing them. Common. And, okay. Hopefully this is going to be pretty fast. Albedo. AO. Mission. metallic, and normal. That is so super frustrating, you guys. It has to be because I switched branches. So, note to self. Note to self. Push up before you switch branches. See, that doesn't make sense because the stashing should be fine. Like, that just... Rawr. It's annoying. Okay. Let's just check that this is still working. Oh, look at that. This isn't working either. It didn't... Wow, I'm really upset right now. Okay. All right. I have to go through all these emission things. Okay. So pop the emission fill. Emission fill percent. Oh, wait a minute. I was doing the wrong one. It's this one. Okay, good. All right, that's gray. It's still more white than it is gray. Gray. That's just... Yeah. I don't want it to be too bright, that's the thing. But that's just what the emission is, right? That's just... It's super high. Okay. Well, at least it's, not that bad. I can just reset these up, but man, that's annoying. All right, well, let's keep going. Fun with fixing things. Fun with game development. It's always awesome and fun and good and perfect. Apologize for my sniffing. It's really super allergy season up here. Okay. Like that. And here. So the common is now fixed. Let's go to the uncommon. Uncommon. Oh, right. Because it's actually the same common things. It just has a different... Is that how they all were? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, nope. Yeah. Nope. I keep doing that. So it's just all these. There we go. Mission. Metallic. Is normal. And then we go to the uncommon. Give him his albedo. Here we go to his spoon. Yep. Nice and glowy. Okay. Rare. That, but then he gets all of the uncommon stuff. Mission, metallic, normal. Oh, because I'm in the uncommon. That's right. But In theory, that sets it. So let's just check down there that that's, yep, okay. Do, 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 do. I need to set up music and stuff on the channel, but I need to like look at how to do the copyright stuff. I don't want to get the copyright claims and all that silliness. Okay, so we're on Epic. I need the Epic textures. So easy gets that, but then mission metallic normal. Go to the materials again. Legendary. Should be the last one, right? Common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and then ooh, the shiny one. And we got to go back and fix all this nonsense. And then AO mission. Pardon me. Metallic. Normal. Okay. Go to the materials and the shiny and lock it and go to textures. I think shiny has a few more, so seal beta and the metallic and the normal. So we just need AO and emission. AO and emission. Okay, so these guys now should be fixed. So let's go back. Common, uncommon. Rare, epic. Legendary. Wait, really? Oh, it's just this, yeah. And then shiny. Oh, looks like a pancake. I need to check something real quick on this page over here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Cool. Alright, so there's that one done. This one needs to get marked for removal, probably. Which I have a folder for that. But does it use any of the... So weird. I thought I just renamed it and it... So weird. Anyway. Okay. This guy, I think, didn't get set up because he doesn't have the AO. Oh, he did. So he's just. Did I like not? I didn't do anything with this guy. Why do I keep? Texture importer. Oh, Unity. Okay. All right. Well, might as well do this guy. Let's. Doesn't look like I did anything with him. I should check Discord to make sure I asked Sarah for the right thing, because that looks like he has an AO map. So maybe I just missed it or something. That doesn't sound right. All right. Well, anyway. Yeah, look, he's not even combined or nothing. Okay. Whoa, where's his mesh? Dude, what is going on here? It's missing its mesh? Like, what the heck is going on? I have two of them. Oh, this guy's because... Wait, that's not right. That's a different fish. Okay, so I'm just reset this back to none, and that's not... Something is very wrong here. It's like my removals from the branch are still here. That is super weird. Because that's this guy. Yeah. And this guy's... This is the old ones that were not... These are just the test ones. But that is him. Yeah. Okay, well, let's just clean it as we go. All we can do is clean up. Okay. So before I go fixing that one, let's just, because I'm working my way up the list, let's go to this guy. This little guy. And this guy is the test version. Was this guy missing his AO map? Is that what was happening? Nope. Wait, yes. Albedo, emission, metallic, normal. But no AO map.
Dad?
Brandon, I'm on stream.
Oh,
So, what to do with that guy? That's the guy we're waiting on. Alright, we gotta wait on that guy. So let's just fix the Tunbrod. Why his meshes or his things got messed up, I don't know. I don't get it. Common, yeah, totally gone. There you go. Mission. Normal. see why you're totally missing the material. So this guy doesn't even have the material on him. It's so weird. That's super weird, you guys. I don't get it. Well, B, what it be? Uncommon. See, he at least has it attached to him, but it's like all messed up. So weird. So weird. What it decided to unattach and what it didn't, and like, so strange. It must be that importer error I'm getting. But this is an internal thing. Like you know what I mean? Like this isn't definitely none of my scripts. Must call apply revert GUI to avoid unexpected behaviors. So strange. All right, I'm going to take a quick side tour and go see if this is like a known issue in our version of Unity, possibly. Oh, look at that. Other people complaining. Oh, Unity says they won't fix it. Oh, that's cool. So Unity says they cannot reproduce on 2023. I'm not in 2023. Yeah, 2022.3. Yeah, people say it's all in 2022. Yeah. Wow, you guys. Cool. And they fired so many developers that it probably won't get fixed. Wow. What's funny is I've never run into it before. Anywho, let's get back to fixing this. So, go to your textures. You are the uncommon. There you go. Animation. And the normal. And metallic. Okay. Here. Who am I in? Crud. I don't remember which one I just clicked on. I think this is rare. But let's just make sure. Yep, it was. Okay. Textures for rare. That one. Okay. Epic. Epic. Epic fish. Mission. The normal and metallic. Okay. first. Probably should organize this different, but you know, it's just how Sarah did it. It's easier for her on export, so you know, it is what it is. It's fine. It's not that bad. Just a lot of clicking around. Yep. Okay. So now all these guys should be good. Yep. 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 Okay. This guy's a mean looking fish. Like a barracuda. He's a mean fish. Okay. Now this guy, these guys, you guys are all familiar with. But this guy is not set up with our new emission system. So we need to redo these little guys too. I think for posterity we're leaving these guys named the same. We're not, right? Those of you that have played the demo have run into the tadfish before. He's one of the basic fish. One of the 3 basic fish that we started with. Can't wake up today. I think it's all this allergy stuff. Blah. Alright, so we need to do the new tadfish. He's got his little rig. He's got his stuff going on. Yep, okay. Alright, so I usually start out by disabling those because we're going to put on our own prefab onto him. And we're going to start by doing the mesh combine. So this guy needs to have an animator. Because the animator is what our little tool uses to scan this object and look for the meshes that it needs to combine. So then we go to the scan mesh combiner. Have this thing scan the mesh, it sees the eyes, his stuff. So we've got 3 draw calls for this little fish that are going to get turned into 1 draw call to save us processing power, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you have, you know, if you had like 100 fish in the scene, well, I've just cut my 300 draw calls down to 100 draw calls. So optimization is the name of the game. Well, Kaiju Fishing is the name of the game, but what I'm focused on is making sure that I am optimizing as I go here. All right, so we're just going to combine these meshes. Wait a minute, does eyes have a... No, it's just a transform. So now this guy is done. We have the combined meshes over here. Okay. He actually has... That's funny, he has two materials on him. Oh, I don't think we've run into that before, and Sarah's set up for her stuff. So we'll have to see what that looks like. Okay, so that's step 1. Step 2, he needs a rigid body. He has a rigid body, but let's make sure that we are maintaining consistency. So a mass of 1 for these little guys, the small ones. He is a small class fish. He has 0 drag. He does have angular drag of 0.05. Center of mass on. Automatic tensor on. Use gravity on. Interpolate is on. And collision detection is going to be discrete. And we're not doing any constraints. Okay. It's weird. It's like I started this. Maybe I started this guy and didn't finish him. I might have done that off stream. Because this is correct. And it does have the second thing, which is a simple floating object. So we're going to use a one of those. Leave that like that. Yes. Object width. So this is where the simplest thing to do is to judge. Oh, yeah. So a cube is in Unity 1 by 1 by 1. Let's center this out just to be sure we're not looking at something weirdly. But our little tadfish here is like not, it's like way smaller than a single cube. So the object width is going to be 0.5, maybe even less than that. So actually, I should have kept that cube, because what I need to do now, let's check if 0.5 is about right. That's still too big. Well, I mean, if you're talking about width along the z-axis there, I mean, it's just for a water offset, so yeah, I think it's fine. That actually is fine, so we'll leave it at 0.5. Huh, maybe it is like I've done this before, because that, I think, defaults to like 0 or something. Alright, so now we're going to go to the drag. Force height offset, we're going to set to 0, 3, 2, and 1, and 0.2. Yeah, I think I have done all this. I think I started this. Because he does have his fish AI. It sure looks like it's all been set up. It's got the correct float variables on it. It's got the correct events. It's got the dummy action. I thought we had to set the dummy action. No, I should check that. Let's go look at another one we set up to verify that. Yeah, he does have a dummy action on him. So I think what I'm going to do is we have an old tadfish that we're using. And I'm just going to copy all of this and go drop it onto the new guy. Yeah, see, okay. I was right. Okay. All right. Okay, so now he needs a box collider on him. I had to teach my students yesterday not teach them, but remind them again not to use mesh colliders because they're freaking expensive. I don't know why they won't listen to me, because I tell them all the time, don't do that. Like, I think I had to make like a spectacle of myself because I'm hoping that they'll freaking remember. It wasn't that bad, but they all laughed and they thought it was funny that I kind of did a freak out on them and said, "What are you guys doing?" I made some funny noises and they thought that was hilarious. My students are college age, by the way, they're not like middle schoolers or nothing. So the ribbing I took was pretty good. But it's worth it if they freaking remember to not use these dang mesh colliders. I don't know why they want to use mesh colliders so much. I keep telling them, like, it's expensive. It's not good. Processing power, like you need to be trying to optimize. Like, I went to test their build. They had a build due, and I went and I tested it, and it was so slow and janky. I was like, why didn't you guys test this before you gave it to me? So me and my co-lecturer have to like brainstorm how to force them to play their dang builds before they give them to us. So we have to talk to the producers and say, how are you letting this happen? Your process needs to change. Okay, I have a tiny bit of cold coffee. I'm gonna go get some coffee real quick, and yeah, probably blow my nose off stream, so you guys don't have to see that. All right, so I'm gonna be right back. Okay, hang tight. Okay, a little better for until like 5 minutes more when I have more problems with my nose from all my stinking allergies. It's just funny. I don't normally have allergies, but just like this year, there's so much water that we got here in California that everything was like, yes, we need a bloom. So it's all blooming like crazy right now. Okay. So I did the box collider. I almost forgot. I need to set that as a trigger because that is how we catch those little guys. All right, now the water interaction, which is a basic water object interaction. Why is this not coming? There it is. Interaction sphere. Like that. Good enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're just kind of displacing the water around the little guy. Okay, so in here, this is a prefab server. This is supposed to all be the same. I don't know why it isn't. The script is not carrying through. That's supposed to be 0.2. The weight is 0.4. Multiplier is 0.4. Object width here would be 0.5. Disable based on height is true. Height above 1, height below 1. Calculate height to display. We don't know. I don't know. I need to talk to Zach about that. Teleport speed is 500. False 70. False 0. Okay, so that's all set. Now we need to hook up all the shaders into the new shader, not the old shader. Okay, so that, and materials, we should have a common. That's funny that we did that as a separate material. That sucks. That's an extra call as well. Oh well, whatever. There's not that many catfish, and I don't want to go back and have Sarah try and redo it when she's like working for another company and stuff now. I don't want to bother. Okay, so I'm gonna rename this one. I don't like that. Let's just. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and change this guy to shader graphs. This is a fish shader. Oh, this was the eye. Okay, this was the eye. So I have to actually rename this. I mean, it does need to change. Well, does it? I mean, I don't think so. I think we can leave that one. If not, I'll have to come back and change it later. All right, so this guy shader graphs, fish shader. Okay. Here, textures. Oh, because she didn't pick this out, right? All right, so she had. She has common. Oh, because I changed it. I think it was that purple color. Nope, damn it. So here it is. Common. All right. It's that base purple. Oh no. This is hard to try and guess what that was. I guess she didn't name those in that same thing. This is why, hey modelers, if there are any modelers watching, please use naming conventions and stick to them. To be fair, I should have dictated to her what they have to be, but a tiny little indie studio. It's not, I don't like to try and dictate stuff like that, but boy, it would help me right now. And I'm learning my lesson that I should have just dictated it. All right, well, I guess I can just make up what I want. So she had LP, Albedo. What's that guy? I don't even think we used that guy. So like blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't know who that's supposed to be, what color that's supposed to be. Just kind of like yellow and blue. I think it's supposed to be the common. Damn it. Yeah, so this is supposed to be common. Dagnabbit. Green and pink. Yep, green and pink. Blue and kind of pink white, I guess. Dang, I keep doing that. It's not that one. It's not that one. It must be that one. Wow. We have so many scriptable objects and stuff. And tools and stuff we've added. Need to folder it, but you know. Rare. Rate, rare. I'm gonna guess that this is supposed to be that guy. this red. So that means purple is legendary. Purple is legendary. Not how I would have done it, but she's the artist, not me. I will just use my highlighting to do that. My emissions to color code. Okay. So where are I mean the emissive I can just share for everybody. I know that. But where are the other maps? That's not good. She must have those in another spot. So like one of the ones that's set here. Okay, so that, yeah, these all go for everybody. So I'm just going to pull these out. Just put them in textures. Oh, that's eyes. Okay. I don't have an AO map though. Gosh darn it. Yeah. That's bad news. Bad news. Another one I gotta ask her for. Shoot. I don't think even the old one, the definite old one didn't have. Oh, look at that though. We just went without the AO map, and it works just fine. That's funny. Some of the others did not work. Okay, well. That is what it is then. And I will try, if that works for these guys, I'm gonna... If it works for those guys, I'm gonna use it for the other one. Comments, lock you. This guy was common, right? Yep, okay. So that is fixed. Common, yep. Okay, so now I gotta reset this stuff. Dang it, this allergies are just killing me today. I apologize, everybody. Okay, so we did that. I want to go to the smoothness. 45, yeah, it's good, fine. He looks dry. Oh, this is actually supposed to be when he's wet. So yeah, I think about 0.7 is good for this guy. Set the emission fill to 1. Increase the fill offset. Increase the fill offset. Going the right way. Oh, that's not the right one. It's this I'm trying to do. Okay, so it's reduce it until he's fully filled. Set the emission fill percent to 0. Increase the fish length until he's not glowing. Is it like 1? Looks like 1 to me. All right, I guess probably, according to the math, it would be 0.8. But that's not. Let's just leave it at 1. Okay. Yes, allergies do suck. I don't know what's going on in California. I'm telling you, like, we got so much more, like, just stuff blooming right now. It's crazy. Like, last spring was, a normal spring, but this spring is, like, going nutso. Okay, so where are we at here? Increase the fish length. Yep. Increase the fill percentage to 1. Wait, which one? The fill offset or the I always forget this. Emission fill percent. Emission fill percent. So whoop, we're gonna glow, and whoop, we're gonna glow. It's bad across the entire U.S. Oh, sorry to hear that. I guess the whole country got extra rain. I guess. I know when we don't get a lot of rain here in California, there can be years where the spring isn't really that bad, at least for allergies. Of course, that then means that we're out of water. We all have to ration our water, but this year's not like that because last year was good and this year's good. So I think all the plants are like, yes, we've been holding back. There's this tree in my backyard. We call it the pea pod tree because it has these really long, crazy. They look like vanilla beans, but they're not. I don't know what they are. There's crazy things, and usually we don't get so many of them that come out on that tree. And oh my gosh, this year I'm still cleaning them up. I've been cleaning them up for months now. There's so many. Stupid pea pod tree. I need to cut it down. Well, it gives us some shade, so I'm not going to cut it down. But it's annoying. It's annoying that it drops those things. Base emission intensity back to 1. Yes, I checked that. Okay, so now we're going to set the color. And here I use my handy dandy little map to say that common should be gray. So 137 by 137 by 137 and 255. So that he glows kind of gray. That's not gray enough though because of the emission map is too white. So unfortunately we need to make it pretty dark. Yeah, that's better. What have you missed? You missed me complaining and refixing stuff because, first of all, I oversleep too, and it's good to oversleep sometimes. That my branch, I checked the person we have helping us out and doing some level design work. Submitted a sort of a block out, and so I switched over on my branch to check their stuff, give them some feedback, and then when I switch my branch back over in GitHub's a version control system, and it lets you kind of swap out who's working on what and not have things overwrite each other. Well, when I switched back, it looks like it like messed up a bunch of texture, so I had to fix stuff we already did. So I fixed the Zuko, I fixed the Ton Broad. The Weary needs to... I'm waiting for an AO map, but this looks like this one was missing an AO map, so I think I can go back and fix them so we can do the Weary after we do this one. Yeah. And then pretty soon you guys will get to see the like little crab and the snail that Sarah made. They're really cute. And we're going to have those guys running around, although they aren't going to be fish, so I got to figure out how you collect them. So that's just a much further down the line. They're definitely part of your collection, but they're not, right? They're not fish. So I can't have them fish swimming around like I do our fish AI. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do about that. Okay, so there's our gray. Got our set our emission percentage back. We set our emission back to 1 so that we can adjust the emission bright intensity, because this is like the overload version. No, we set that. Let's set that back to 15. And the emission bright, not the base intensity, the bright intensity. So this is like when he goes overload mode. Why am I not seeing it? What did I do? So the emission bright percentage. Bright. Oh, because of that. Okay, so this is his overload mode. I'm not seeing a difference. Okay. So his overload mode is like super cyan, right? Rawr. Let's have it be like that. Right about, I don't know, 75? Yeah, that's good. So that's his super danger mode. Or specific high intensity stuff. So when we want to show them off. Okay, so that is set the emission bright percentage back to 0. Set the emission fill percentage back to 0. And there we go. There's our common tadfish guy getting fixed up with his new shader. I got to do the rain values. So, I think we get a rain controller. Drippy on our little fish. I want to change some of the texturing. Let me see. We're missing out on these streams. Oversleeping isn't good. No. I'm actually going to start recording them. I'm gonna be uploading them onto YouTube. So if you miss one, you can always catch them later. The viewing of the collection, yeah. So, but yes, you're gonna have an aquarium that you'll get to dress up and stuff. We've only done like the basics on that. We haven't really fleshed that out yet, but we want to let you guys decorate it. But that's going to be a long-term goal, because that requires a lot of extra stuff that we haven't put in yet. But that is the ultimate vision, was like give you guys a way you can totally customize a little aquarium. We even had some thoughts of like um, in your save file making a separate application, or a way to hook up the um, what's that Steam wallpaper engine thing, where you could then turn on and your fish would swim around. Your fish from our save would swim around in your screensaver. So we kind of wanted to do that, but we'll see. That's a way long term goal. We have so much other work to do before we do that. So the aquarium is definitely in. It's part of the game, and then we just have the basics working right now. So like when you save a fish, you can send it to your aquarium. Eventually, you'll give it to the collector. This is a character in the game. Collector will keep track of that stuff for you, kind of like in the museum in Animal Crossing. The book also you're going to have. So you're going to have a Pokedex, like, so I think we're going to call it like Kaiju Dex or something like that. And we've already laid a bunch of that out, but there's a lot of UI work that's going to have to get done, and we still gotta kind of figure that out. But the data is there, right? So the passing of the data on a fish object, and with all the information, whether you've collected it or not, whether you haven't collected it yet, right? If it's new, stuff like that is all set up and working. So yeah, we've got a lot of the foundational stuff now. It's just like dressing it all up, getting going. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, we agree. Even just a wallpaper mode, I think that's what another thing we're gonna, like, in my mind, like the simplest thing to do for that is like, if we detect that you're, well, one, you could turn on aquarium mode, right? That'll just be a button that you can push and just like go to your aquarium and you'll see your fish swimming around. But then another thing that I wanted to do was like, if you aren't doing anything for a while, if we detect that you're not doing anything, we go ahead and switch it over automatically. So you get just like a screensaver. Our game becomes a screensaver with your cool aquarium. Okay, so we did that. I gotta mess with the rain tiling. I mean, this is pretty good. I mean, you're never gonna see these guys that up close, really. He looks, yeah. I think that's good. I'm just gonna leave it as the defaults. Rain speed. He's a little bit smaller. I think I'm going to slow that down. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. Okay, so we're done messing with that. So we're going to set the rain controller back to 0. There's a wet, non-dripping version of the fish. He's got all his stuff on there. So his shader part is set. Okay. Now the AI thing, the fish AI, which I already set. I use the existing values over from the older tad fish. Yes. That's all done. He's not a medium fish, so I don't need to set the crossbow stick points. So that is good to go. Okay, so now we need to add the splash handler. Okay, my splash handler. And let's see, small splash size A. Okay, so in here I need to find small splash size A, or B or C, doesn't matter. Let's use A because that's what he was before. And he does not make a medium or large splash. Assign the body render to the splash handler. Body render, where is this body render? This one. Now, wait a minute. This is supposed to be... Oh, right. This is a skinless renderer. Right, because that has all of the information. Yes, okay. Okay. So that's done. Okay, so now we just need the drip. Water drip. Small that we've already made. Okay, ooh, yeah. These little guys are so small. So I need to adjust this VFX box generator to only generate from our little fishy. Okay, and it's generating way too much splash. Okay, or drips, not splash. Two different things. Because he's so small. He's just a cute little tatfish. Okay. Spawn rate. Let's adjust that way down. Let's half it. Even that's still a little much. Yeah, there we go. He's just a little guy. Actually, yeah. There we go. Okay. And this guy needs to be tagged as a fish so that we can trigger you catching him. Okay. Oh, actually, I need to change the order of these notes to myself because you need to tag them, then you need to duplicate the prefabs. And this should not be here. There we go. Okay. So there's our new version of the Tadfish. And this guy is the common one. So these guys are all... I'm just going to tag him as old for now, and then just in case, because I don't want to lose him. We'll delete him later. Okay, so there's our... This should be, yeah, just his base model rig. Yep, okay. But he has the fix on him, right? Yes, he does. He has the fix. Funny she called it OG. Because he's technically not the OG. This is the updated one. Okay, so now we're going to duplicate this guy. Epic, common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. Legendary. Okay. So each one of these guys now just needs their duplicate of that. Right, because these guys are in the old render, not the new fish shader, the fancy fish shader. So, go ahead. You know, actually, you know what I should do is just duplicate this one. Right, because these we're not going to use anymore. And they're just the materials, they're not the textures, because I have the textures here, so I'm not really worried about that. Yeah, let's do that. I think that'll save me time. Uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. Whoa, hey now. Calm down. Alright, so now we just do this. We're just going to update those textures. So, and these are all the same. Yeah, this is a better way to do it. Yeah, way better. Way better. Okay. Go over to the other material. Was uncommon, rare. Rare just has that one. Epic. And epic gets that one. And legendary is gonna get but I didn't rename that one. So then we just go to each one of these guys, we give them the right texture. So there's Tapfish Common. Let's unlock that. Common. I've already done that one. Uncommon. Go to here. Yep, that's right. Okay. And now we just change the color of his emission to match up with how I wanted to indicate their rarity. Where did I put that? Oh, I put it over in the other document. That's why. Okay. Uncommon is green. Greens 0, 50, and 0. So if I go to the uncommon, oh, he doesn't have the uncommon. Uncommon. And then his thing here says, wait a minute, which one did I just mess up? I just messed up that one. Dang it. I didn't write that down. Okay, so gray was 137, 137, 137. Oops. But that wasn't dark enough. It's definitely somewhere down here. Okay, so yeah, it's still kind of not dark enough. Try that. Yeah. Uncommon has uncommon now. Uncommon needs to be green. Let's do that right this time. 0. Okay. So that rear. That's. I don't like that. It needs to change. Darker green, darker green. I think. Let's try that. Let's try a nice dark green. Man, it's just. It's on the pink. That's the problem. Lighter, more neon. I guess that's better. I don't. I guess I'm gonna call that good and just hope that with the lighting in the scene at night, it'll be better. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that was common. Rare. So rare needs the rare. Oops. And then we just go to the rare. And that color is supposed to be blue. 0, 175, 255. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do it this way where I'm just going to edit these and then go attach them and check them. Oh, actually, because you can't, I don't want to do that actually, because you can't see how it actually looks on the fish. So that was rare. Let's go to epic. Epic needs the epic material on it. And we just need to go change that color to purple, which is going to be weird because her legendary she said is purple, so I might have to override some stuff. 0 to 55. Okay. And then legendary needs the legendary material. Oops. Legendary color. It's supposed to be gold, which would put at 145. Whoops. 145, 75, and 0. Gosh, it looks super blown out on that gold on purple. Let's try bumping it up. Alright, well. Got a quick text answer here. Okay. So, not super happy with those base colors for that, but I think I'm going to leave it for now, and then, I mean, just changing this stuff up is actually pretty easy, so I think I'm going to just call that good, and let me get a little feedback on testing stuff. I'll be able to tell better if that's going through. Okay, so that's Tadfish, the new Tadfish done. The nice thing for the Tadfish is that the catching system should already be set up for that. I'm in the wrong testing scene. That's funny. That's another thing that didn't switch over when I did my branch. So there's player boat. There's that. Okay, so if I wanted only Tadfish, oh no, before I do that, we have to go in. We have to go into our fishing stuff. Go to our manager. And the Tadfish are now going to be the new prefabs. New prefabs for the Tadfish with his little fix on. So, common. Oh, I might need to rename those without the space. In fact, I know I need to do that right now. I'll save myself some debugging time. Common. And rare. And epic. And legendary. Okay, so now we're set to go in here, and now we're just replacing the Tadfish with the new updated Tadfish. So that was already set. Uncommon, rare. Hey, cancel that. Epic and legendary. Okay, so there's that. Let's just go to this fish region. We have probably one for small Tadfish. It's fine, whatever. This just means he will have a bunch of Tadfish on him, but not just Tadfish. This is just mostly Tadfish. Okay, let's really quickly check that. Make sure we got him set up all right. He's catchable and stuff, which, again, since I switched branches, who knows, I might have messed something up. Or not me, but the version control branching system may have caused us some troubles. Oh, that was quick and easy. But we're catching him. He's his new self. Is it just me, or was he like stretched? That was strange. There's something wrong with that. Oh, that's another thing that Zach and I need to fix. The resetting of the... No, I don't want you. Also, how's a Flaminander in there? It's only supposed to be... That's weird. I have to check that. He looks stretched there, is right? What? Okay, well... Something we need to talk about. I love that the tadfishes are just go straight to you. Okay, that's strange. He looked a little stretched out, and I'm not sure if I'm seeing things or not. I'm gonna actually make a note in our Trello board that I need another pair of eyes on that because that there's something looks funky with that. But he's catchable. Everything's good to go. It just like sure looked like he was stretching, and there's nothing in that about. Like we don't have like some kind of weird material thing going on there. That definitely didn't seem right. Hopefully, I'm just seeing things. All right, go to the Trello board. Okay, let's go into the sprint backlog, and I'll just add a card for Zach to please double check tad fish prefabs. Stretching in water or something? Question mark. Okay, and put Zach on that. Boom. Okay, but in theory, fixed. Okay, with the new shader, with all the cool emissives on him, so he can glow in the dark or wherever when we do power ups and stuff with him. Power ups not in the way that you're thinking of like player power ups, but like when he does a move or something, and we want to show off that the fish is doing something fancy. Okay, so that's that guy. I think since I proved that I don't need the AO map, I think we can go back. Oh no, this guy is just these, yeah. But I don't think I set him up. I think I started. No, I did set him up. Oh, I got to the fish shader, right? That's what it was. I got to the fish shader and said I don't have AO maps. I think is what I did. Okay, so oh, you know what it is? I wonder if that mesh combiner on those guys is doing that. Is that, would that do it? It shouldn't. It shouldn't have anything to do with that. But that is something that's different. And we don't need it to be on, so let's just turn it off. For all of them. Because there's no need for that. And just to prove to myself that it's not that. Okay. It's got to be just my mind playing tricks on me. It's got to be. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna call that good. Let's get the next little guy in. Okay, so we were in the middle of doing this, and we got all of them, which I should not have duplicated these guys, so I'm going to, I think I'm just going to ignore these guys, because we're going to need to redo them. I need to rename them anyway. Yeah, because these guys are not set up with the correct one, but this guy does have the stuff. He does have his thing combined. He's got his meshes combined. I put the 2 water interaction spheres because he's longer. He's got a fish AI script on him. It's got everything set up. Okay. All right. So I think these guys are cute. I like these guys. Okay, so another just testament to Sarah's ability. Okay, so he has a rigid body. It's set with the things, yes. Okay. He has a simple floating object. It is set with all the things, yes, okay. It has a fish AI, that's set. I already verified that. It has a box collider on it. The box collider covers him. I did that, okay. I do have the water interaction on him. So I got up to that. I think I got to the fish shader, and then I had to say, whoa, I don't have the AO maps. Is my guess. And so let's go from there. So let's go to the other document. We go up to the top. We need to go to materials. Yeah, these are the old materials. So let's take this one. We're going to make it a shader graphs fish shader. And it is going to get textures. Yeah, okay. Beta emission metallic smoothness and the normal. So what's weird about that, look at that, is that we get this weirdness. That wasn't there in the original one, right? If I go to our other material and so if I go like this guy, that weird staticky stuff is there. I think, is that just, I'm gonna guess because I'm in prefab mode. It's just the light. There's technically no lighting. So we'll have to see about that. Okay, nothing I can do about it right now. So we're gonna go back to this guy, this prefab, and okay. So we're just gonna. It's got the correct maps on them. Yeah, I think maybe it's because the metallic map is so. I mean, it's just the metallic map is just blank, right? It's just, you know. Anyway. Okay, so let's adjust his smoothness. So he's supposed to look when he's wet. I think something really up high for this guy. Yeah, it's nice and shiny and wet. Alright, so we go to the set the emission fill percent to 1. Increase the fill offset. Okay, so yep, it's going negative. I actually need to say decrease that. Oh, I see why he says that, because it can be flipped on the axis. We're just checking the axis. Okay, so we're right on the right axis, and we decrease it until he's fully glowing. So does he go anywhere besides to the tail? He does not go to the tail. It's just sort of his little underbelly there. Okay, so we're going to call that good. We need to get right to the point where he finishes his fill, which is right there. Increase his length, which, oh, that's not right. Okay, let's go back. I did something wrong. I'll set the fill emission back to 0. Then we set the length. He has some on his face, I think, so yeah, it's way up at his chin. I'm pretty sure this is not on the z-axis. Yeah, I was going down. Let's just check that. I'm actually, let's go back a step. And I wanted to check that. Okay, so where was that? This is fill offset. It's not going across, right? No. Oops, not that one. Huh, that's funny. Didn't. Oh, because it's already defaulted there. But it's going the right way. All right. Okay, so we did that. Went back a few steps. He's fully glowing. Set the mission fill percent to 0. 0. Add the fish length so that we unglow. So we're almost there. Okay. Increase the fill mission to 1. So now that is what we use to glow the fish. Base brightness. So we set that up. We can mess with his brightness if we want. So I could tone it down if I wanted to. I'm supposed to be able to tone it down, but it's not. Okay, well, let's just leave it as is because I think it's plenty bright. And set the color. So now this guy is supposed to be common gray. So that is 137, 137, 137. It's again not dark enough. He also has kind of a blue tinge to him. So I'm kind of wondering if I could darken him. It's just a little bluish. Oh, it's because her base emission kind of has blue in it. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that then. Okay. I think that's good right there. Oh, I'm out of coffee again. All right. One more thing of coffee, you guys. I'll be right back. Literally like 10 seconds. All right, ready? Time me. Ready? I'm gonna pause my recording. All right, maybe a few more seconds than 10 seconds. All right, look at that. That is really bothering me. That staticky look is there. I think it's because we don't have the AO map, but there's nothing I can do about it. And it was funny is the Tadfish didn't have him, and he wasn't doing that. So I don't know. I'm hoping it's just like I said, the lighting in the prefab scene, and then this guy's particular color just has something going on with the way Unity lights this little demo prefab space. Okay, so we got that done. We need the emission bright percentage set to 1. We can adjust the intensity however we want. See, I don't see how that... Zach says that makes a difference, but I don't... Oh, I see. We can tone it down, but we can't tone it up. So probably... Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that's about right. Set the bright emission percent to 1. This is... Let's call it 100. Let's just standard 100. I think it's is good for almost all of them. Okay. Fill percentage. So set this back to 0. Set this back to 0. Oh, that's not bright enough. Huh. Oh no, because that's his super. When we go super, it's that. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's good. That's good. So let's set that to 0. Set this back to 0. We're gonna set up the rain controller to 1. That's too big on this little guy. I think the speed is fine, but the size is... Oh, that's right. It gets bigger, right? So it's like yeah. It's a little too much. That's too much. So I don't know, like 3 by 3. So when you see him far away, it looks like he's tripping. Yeah, I think it's good. All right. Okay, and then the speed. 0.2. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, so we're done with that. Set the rain controller back to 0. That part's done. Got all that set. He's not medium, so we don't need the stick points. We're going to add the splash handler. Oops. Splash handler needs a splash prefab. called them small splash. Let's do, this guy's going to be size C. Okay, that's all done, so now he just needs a water drip. He is a small, so he gets the small. And we gotta adjust the box. Okay. And we don't want to be dripping, dripping from inside the fish. It's looking pretty good. I think I'm going to have a little less for this guy. Since he's so thin, he wouldn't have as much water coming off of him. So let's do... Yeah, okay. That's done. And tag him. Oops, no. He has to be tagged as a fish. He is not a regular. He is going to be a weary. He is tagged as a fish. He's got the splash handler. He can duplicate and be ready to go. Okay, so this guy is here, he's in here. Okay. Yeah, looks good to me. Okay. So now we're going to duplicate this guy. Uncommon, hey. Rare, epic, and legendary. Legendary. Okay, so now we're going to go to, oops, I keep doing that. Go to the materials. This is the one that's set up correctly. These are not. So I can get rid of these. And let's actually rename this so that it's in line with what we're doing. Actually, we're not. That way, yeah. So that way I can find them easier if I need to go find them through the search system. Rare, epic, legendary. Oh, no. Who are you? A legendary. Okay. So now that I've got those, let's go to uncommon. And now we just go and reset the textures for these guys. Look at that. She did. Yeah. Well, you know. They are different. Look at that. She gave them colors. Dang it. I wish she hadn't done that. Metallic. Normal. And no AO map. What is that? What did we... Okay. So that is generated probably from substance. Okay. Substance meaning Substance Designer, which is our texturing program. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, so comment. We are ready now to go. Keep doing it. I keep doing it. Uncommon should have. Look at all that. I probably delete all that, but I don't think it matters as far as that goes to the materials. You need the uncommon. Rare. When is he gonna learn? You guys have to be watching me going, no, why do you keep clicking on that? Waste your time. This is rare. And epic needs the... I almost did it again. Epic. Oh, you know what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm finished with it, here, you just go here, go here, because of the way that I named these. I can go straight to it. Okay. Now, we just have to go set those emission colors for each one of those guys and their materials. So uncommon is not gray. Uncommon is... Scroll. No, not scroll. Go back to the other document. Is green. Which is 0, 50, and 0. His emission map already. Look at that. So if I wanted to check that now, I have to go into... Which one is that? That's uncommon shader that we're doing. Go here, and go here, and go here. Okay, so that one's done. Who's that? Uncommon. Rare. Boop, boop, boop. And rare is supposed to be blue. Blue of 0 and 175 and 255 in the hex code. Epic is epic and epic, and epic color is supposed to be purple, which is 255, 0, and 255. key's not set up with the right map, so I didn't do that. Okay. Let's do that now. That would have been annoying. These guys aren't set up correctly. So which one was this? Epic. Yep. Okay, so look at that. What a very Miami-looking fish. It's the best way I would put it. Teal and hot pink. Okay, so that was epic. I need to go back to rare and his map. That means he wasn't set either. So it is here. Yes, that's correct. I forgot to do that. Oops, forgot. You have to lock that, Jeff, so you don't lose it. This guy's rare. Oh man, look at this guy's colors. Like that. And rare was blue. Yellow blue, that's interesting. Ooh, that works for me. I like it. Okay, so I think that means that we fixed everybody so far. So we just have a legendary left. Let's double check that though. Common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. So legendary needs his correct maps. Nope. Let's go here. Let's unlock that. So we're looking at the right thing. Legendary. Lock that down. Go back here. Go to the textures for legendary and reset them. Really? It's the same? No, it's not the same. I just didn't, for whatever reason, didn't stick. That one. That one. Okay. Legendary here is supposed to be gold. That'll be interesting on black. 45, 75, 0. It's looking more green than gold to me, because her base emission color is kind of blue. Let's see if we can adjust it. I don't know. I think we may be stuck. I mean, they're really cool. Oh, there. It's almost kind of gold. So I think it's the best we can do if we're gonna if we're trying to color code, which I am trying to do, to tell players. Yep. Yep. Okay. That certain colors mean certain rarities. Okay. So those are all done now. Let's do that. Common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. He's got that weird spot on him. But whatever. Yeah, no, it's good. Okay, so now this one's, because I'm not replacing one that already exists, is a little bit more complicated to test it. So, oh, what is that meaning? I have to go look at when I have a meeting today. This one is at 2, so I gotta wrap things up quickly because I gotta eat and then I gotta go on a campus for a meeting. So, let's do, yeah, let's get this guy tested. So, I gotta go here to the data folder. Which guy is this? A weary, however you want to say it. Okay. He's set, but he does not have his correct number. So that means I gotta take these and place them into the correct spot. So I go. We got up to the Tunbrod last time to test him. Uh-oh. Dang it. Not sick of that yet. Oh, no. I'm going to cut these. That was weird. And paste them down here so that I can take these guys, place them in the correct spot in the file. Take these guys that I cut, put them back in the spot where I cut them. Replacing things from, just there. Update that numbering for those guys so that they appear in my list of available fish. 41, no, 42, 43, 44, and 45. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for scaring you. Oh, really, I am sorry. I am truly sorry. Next time I will try and remember to mute myself. Sometimes I forget that I'm even kind of streaming. I am really, really sorry. Hopefully you didn't ruin anything on your desk. It was my fault. I should know. I am sorry because I should have remembered to mute myself. I felt it coming and I grabbed a tissue, not I need to think, oh yeah, there's nobody else in here with me. Mute yourself, then grab the tissue. Okay, so I got that done. So now I need to export this thing. We're going to get it as a comma separated value. To spilling on the cat count? Yes. I mean, the cat definitely would say yes, right? My cats would be super offended. Okay, so then let's go into our resources. Actually, I don't want the prefabs out because I am working in prefabs a lot. Let me go to the resources folder. Can't wait till I can just nuke all these old fish files. Okay, so there's fish, the updated version with the newly updated weary fish. Those correct numbers, and that means that I go into the demo. We're going to add 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only got 4 of them, so there's 5. we go. We grab our wearies, prefabs. We go common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. And that's weird because I added that one, but it's super weird. It wasn't there before. So common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. Those are lined up now. They should be loaded in from the file. Now I have to tell my region that I only want wearies to spawn to test that. So we're going to go into this folder. We're going to go create a fish spawn settings for fish spawn settings only weary. Which one to spawn? I have to go copy the name exactly so I don't typo that. It's kind of a bad system, but it's good enough. Let's make 20 of these guys. Okay, so there's that. Now I just have to go tell that one, you are going to use that one. So now in theory, when I launch this, I should have only those fish. Although in that last time it was weird that I got a bunch of ones. Okay, so that's good already. Ooh, look at that. We got 2 legendaries that we could go catch. Not that I'm going to do that. Oh, they're kind of... There's something going on with them. Why are they... Can't cast here. I guess I can. They were a little sparkly, so I think I might have to do something to the shader. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come here. I gotcha. And we caught you. That's good. Coming up. Look at that cool little guy. Look at that cool little guy. I can't wait to put the spinner back in. A long time ago, when we have some controllers on there so you can flip the fish around and like look at them and stuff, and it was always one of the funnest parts of after catching a fish. We just disabled it when we were testing something. I don't remember why. All right, but all the data's coming through. I can send them to the tank. Good to go. Yay. Wearies are set. Yes. So that no AO map did not hurt us. So I can tell Sarah to forget about it. She doesn't have to look for them. And we're good to go. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna pause, or not pause. I'm gonna stop streaming for today. We got a little bit done. We have corrected some stuff that went wrong on us, and we got the tadfish fixed up. We got the weary fixed up. So hey, 2 fish out of what, 26, 28, something like that, knocked off. So you can join me on Friday as we continue to grind away at setting up all the fish. I wish there was a AI can't do this yet, so actually that makes you think like maybe I could create something that would do this for me. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. I like part of me, I was talking with some other developers recently, and we were joking that we should start putting like certified organic on as like tags on your game. So if you're all, if there's no AI involved, I like that concept. Like, certified organic or human. Only humans were used in the creation of this video game. I'm not, in case you're hearing the irony in my voice, I'm not a big fan of the idea of AI getting involved in creation of this stuff. But I do understand that it could be a tool that would speed things up. But don't like don't like that it's stealing from artists. Like that's really not cool. Right? I support artists. Okay. So yeah, thanks for joining me, everybody. Super appreciate it. And I will see you guys on Friday at roughly the same time, unless something comes up. But that's my default time, and right now I'm all clear. So it's going to be Friday 11. All right. Thanks a lot, and I will see you